Hey, what's up you guys? You know George Washington, the first president, the face on the dollar bill, the cherry tree guy? He's the ultimate American hero, right? Statues, stories, legends everywhere. But what if the real story is way darker, weirder, and more conspiratorial than you ever imagined? Dig past the history books and you find whispers, secret societies, hidden symbols, and stories that sound out of this world. Today, we're peeling back the layers on everything you thought you knew about George Washington. We'll dive into the symbols, the secrets, and the societies that might have shaped America from the shadows. So grab your snacks, turn down the lights, and get ready. This is going to get wild. Buckle up. Let's start with what's not a secret. George Washington was a Freemason. Not just a member, he was a master Mason at 21 and stayed active for life. Paintings show him in full Masonic regalia. He embraced it, and he wasn't alone. Franklin, Revere, Hancock, so many founding fathers were Masons. It's like the American Revolution was a Masonic project. The theory? The revolution wasn't just about taxes, but a secret society's plan to build a new nation on their ideals. Imagine, a brotherhood of powerful men meeting in secret, swearing loyalty, plotting revolution. And then, look at Washington, D.C., the city itself. People have spent years analyzing the street plans, claiming to find Masonic symbols, squares, compasses, even pentagrams, embedded in the city's design. The White House, Capitol, and Washington Monument supposedly form a triangle, a key Masonic shape. Some say the city is a giant tribute to the society that built it, a message hidden in plain sight. Historians push back Freemasonry was just a social club, a way for elites to network. The symbols? Just coincidence, or the result of a Mason City planner using popular geometry. But when so many powerful men are in the same secret group, and their symbols show up everywhere, it's hard not to wonder. Was it just networking, or was it a secret plan for a new world? The Masonic connection is the first thread. Pull it, and the whole story starts to unravel. And that leads us to the next level, the Illuminati. If the Freemasons are mysterious, the Illuminati are legendary. Some say the Masons were just a front for the Illuminati, the real puppet masters. The Bavarian Illuminati, founded in 1776, wanted to overthrow governments and religions for a new world order. Officially they were shut down, but conspiracy theorists say they went underground, infiltrating groups like the Freemasons. The theory the American Revolution was actually the Illuminati's first big move. The evidence? Look at the dollar bill. Flip it over, the Great Seal, a pyramid with the all-seeing eye, a symbol linked to both Masons and the Illuminati. Underneath, Novus Ordo Seclorum, a new order of the ages. But some read it as New World Order, their symbol, their motto, on America's money. Washington even wrote about the Illuminati in 1798, acknowledging their ideas as a threat. Historians say the eye was a Christian symbol, the motto a reference to a new era, not a global conspiracy. The Illuminati's founding in 1776? Just a coincidence, they say. But the symbols are so specific. An unfinished pyramid, the all-seeing eye, a new order. Was Washington just a general, or was he part of something deeper? The idea that America's founding was the first step in a centuries-long Illuminati plan is wild. But the clues are right there, staring at us every day. Ready for the deep end? Some say George Washington never died, or was in some way immortal. The man survived countless battles, horses shot out from under him, bullet holes in his coat, deadly diseases, always unscathed. His survival seemed supernatural, even to his own men. The fringe theory, Washington's Masonic ties gave him access to secret rituals or alchemy. Maybe even the secret to immortality. Alchemy obsessed secret societies for centuries. Did Washington unlock its secrets? Some say he faked his death in 1799, disappearing to guide America from the shadows. The legend of the immortal master pops up in secret society lore. Was Washington America's version? Mainstream historians say no way. His death was well documented, his survival just luck and skill. But the myth persists. We want our heroes to be larger than life, so we invent stories that make them immortal. Still, The idea of secret knowledge passed down through the ages is hard to shake. What if there are secrets we've lost? What if Washington really did conquer death? It's impossible to prove or disprove, but it's a story that refuses to die. We've done secret societies and immortality. Now let's go cosmic. The theory that George Washington met an alien. The story centers on Valley Forge 1777. Washington, desperate, alone, is visited by a mysterious woman. She shows him visions of America's future, 3 great perils, hope, and then vanishes. First published in 1861, supposedly from an old soldier's account, it was patriotic folklore, divine intervention to inspire the nation. But UFO enthusiasts see something else. A non-human being with advanced knowledge, delivering a cryptic message, then disappearing. To modernize, it sounds more like an alien encounter than a religious vision. Maybe aliens intervened to ensure America's survival. Maybe they had their own agenda. The woman is reimagined as a classic Nordic alien. Tall, beautiful, otherworldly. Evidence? None. Historians say the story is fiction, written decades later as Civil War propaganda. No mention in Washington's letters, no proof the soldier existed. But for some, the lack of evidence is just part of the cover-up. The story survives because we want to believe there's a higher purpose. God, the Illuminati, or aliens. Was it an angel, an alien, or just a desperate man's vision? Probably a legend, but it shows how big Washington's myth has become. We've gone deep. Freemasons, Illuminati, immortality, aliens. It changes how you see that face on the dollar bill, right? The real question, how much of this is true? Are these just stories we tell because the real history is too simple? The secret societies were real, their influence was real. The line between club and cabal is blurry. Maybe the truth is somewhere in the gray area. Ultimately, it's up to you. Are these wild theories, or is there a grain of truth in the shadows? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think. Like and subscribe for more dives into history's mysteries. There's so much more to uncover.